So welcome back in VMware tutorial. So the next concept is, if you are in a big environment, if you are managing the virtual machines more than one ESX server, so how you will be getting connected to ESX server and managing your VMs. Suppose if only one ESX server, you will be connecting with the help of browser and you will be managing. That's fine. So example, in this ESX server, maybe 20-30 virtual machines. Okay, we can easily manage under this virtual machine section. Suppose like we have a 10, 20, 30 ESX servers if you are maintained in your environment. So how you will be getting connected to each ESX server and managing the VMs? That's a very difficult. So for that, VMware is introducing, there is a new, there is a service name called Vcenter. The Vcenter also we need to create in one of the VM in the ESXi, and through the Vcenter we will provide the web console. In that web console we will create a software defined data center. So with this software defined data center we can create a site data center and we can add all ESX servers in your company, in your project. So next time when you're connecting to managing the virtual machine, don't connect the ESX servers. You can connect only Vcenter, and Vcenter will pull the all information and it will display in single console. So today we are going to set up the Vcenter environment in our lab. So Vcenter8 version. So Vcenter8, how to install? So now I have a software is readily available. This is a VCSA 8.0 version. Right click and mount and open it here. And now here this is a VCSA UI installer. In the VA installer, if you are installing on the Mac, if you're installing on the Linux, if you're installing on the Windows, so you can different packages are there. So my system is Windows, so that's why I open the Windows 32, and this is an installer file, and I need to right click and run as an administrator. So once I click here, and it will start installing the Vcenter server. So these are the 4 stages are there: install, upgrade, migrate and restore. This is the first phase we are going to know. So in the installation, there's a 2 stages are there, stage 1 and stage 2. So first we will deploying the Vcenter server. Now click on Vcenter server and select the end user license agreement and click next and provide the what is the ESX server you are going to deploy the Vcenter. What is our ESX server IP address? 192.168.1.101 and port number by default 443. And what is the ESX server username? Root and password. So I'm entering the password is a confidential password and click on next. So now it will directly connecting to ESX server. Certificate warning. Now it is trying to communicate and validating the connection with the ESX server, and it will ask, hey, what is the name of the Vcenter? So Vcenter server appliance, VCSA 8.0 version. This is the first server we are creating. That's why the name I am creating like this. And I'm going to set the password for this. This is also confidential password. I will not share to anyone. Okay. And click on next. And now what is the size of the Vcenter you are deploying? Tiny model, small, medium, large, extra large. So based on the number of ESX servers you are managing, number of virtual machine managing on your data center, you need to select the model. Suppose you have only 10 ESX server with 100 virtual machines, you can select the tiny model. If you're going with a small, if you have 100 ESX servers and 1000 virtual machines, like that we have increasing that 100, 400, 1000, 2000 like that. So now I'll go with a tiny model with a 2 CPUs and 14 GB of RAM. And storage size, everything will be default one. I don't want to make any changes here. Next, now I'm going to select the thin disk. It will save our disk space. It will be in a shared mode. Next, and this is the network configuration settings, and IP address whatever I'm providing here in this server, that will be a very case sensitive. So that means very confidential. And this IP address will be provided by network administrator. So now 192.168.1.108, this is IP address I'll be reserved for. Okay. So this Vcenter server. And if you want to give the name of the server also, you can provide the name of the server. So Vcenta801 dot domain name. So this is a name I am going to giving for this server. And you want to provide the subnet mask and gateway. My router IP address is a gateway. And the DNS address, yes, we have a DNS, that is a hellorana.com is a IP address. This all information I provided, and click next, and finally click finish. Click finish. So before click finish, and I'll go to AD, I'll go to Active Directory server and go to run CMD, check that NS lookup 192.168.1.108, it will be resolving with the VCSA801. The same way VCSA801, okay, dot, sorry, NS lookup VCSA801 dot hellorana.com. If you enter, I want to get at the IP address. So this is a forward lookup zone, reverse lookup zone, both I am checking. It's working fine. Then I click finish. Once I click finish, it start deploying the server. It start deploying the server. It will take sometimes 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Depends on the network configurations, okay, speed of your network. Okay, now it is started. So let's wait for some time. So guys, so the vCenter is successfully deployed stage 1. So we have successfully deployed vCenter server. Here the message will be showing here, and click continue to the stage 2. Okay. So stage 2 is waiting now. Set up the vCenter server. So now we are clicking on the next, and now we are providing the vCenter server configuration, time configuration. So same like that. What is the IP? What is the time in ESXi? The same time it will get activated. Suppose if you want to provide any NTP servers, you need to provide the NTP servers details. Okay. So now I'm going with the ESXi host. Whatever the time is there, it will get connected. And SSH access I will be get activated. SSH means a command line interface activation. Okay. Then click on next. I'll go to the SSO configuration. We'll go to the SSO configuration. SSO means single sign-on configuration. It will create a separated domain and will get connected. Suppose there are two things will be there: creating a new SSO or joining existing SSO. So the existing vCenter address we need to provide. So existing SSO means existing vCenter. This is the first time we are creating. So this option will not work, only creating the new SSO domain. What is a SSO domain means? Here it will be showing that vsphere.local. Mostly we are creating the name is vsphere.local and by default username is administrator and providing the password. And now click on next. So the complete the setup is ready, so please uncheck that. So I'm not installing any vCenter licenses and all. I'm going with the free one, so that's what I'm not joining a CEIP program. Okay, customer experience improvement program I'm not joining. So directly I'm click finish, so the final setup will be get creating. Okay, so this is a warning, so you will not able to pause or stop the installation the complete once it is started. Okay, so this will take a few minutes, please wait. This will take few minutes, please wait. So the successful stage 2 also completed. So now we can access the a server by using an IP address, okay, or the domain name vcsa801.hellorana.com. We can use that one. So you can click this link. So here you'll get advanced and click continue. This is the page you will get and click login here. So our vCenter installation is successfully completed, and in the next video I'll show you how to configure the vCenter server initial setup and how to integrate vCenter with the other services. I'll show you in the next video. Thank you.